All right, y'all, the only time I ever laugh at Jess not hilarious is when something idiotic blows up in her face with her queerphobic self. She be so queerphobic, y'all. So this video, I'm going to break down just what I see on social media. I don't have anything like planned out for real. I just saw that Jess Hilarious was mad. Jess not hilarious. She was mad. She was mad on IG. Let's break down why and why I think it's a bunch of clownery. All right, so this is the gist that I'm getting from social media, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, okay? So apparently, we all know Jess Hilarious joined the Breakfast Club or whatever. We already know what the Breakfast Club serves us, a bunch of nothing that we just want to call the waiter back and just have it sent back to the kitchen because I don't want this breakfast, right? Like, it's just giving me nothing. Y'all already know on this channel, I roast them so bad all the time. So when she joined, I was like, okay, another bird, like it gives bird no shade, like Angela Yee left, and they just called another one to roost, to the nest, right? And so she over here, I guess she was like pregnant or having a baby. And so to fill in for her while she was gone, Jess chose her, okay? Lauren LaRosa. I mean, and she is like, you know, a pop culture news correspondent, senior level producer. She's like she's a vlogger, she's an actress. So she's done like a lot. And so I guess she got in there and slayed the people who listen to the Breakfast Club. I guess whatever demographic, you know, that is. But the people who listened to the Breakfast Club liked her and wanted Lauren to stay. So I guess they had Lauren in Jess's segment, doing Jess's segment. And when Jess came back, they still had Lauren in the segment. But Jess Hilarious came back and, you know, they still had Lauren in Jess's segment. So she got on IG and she mad. I can't believe y'all did that. And she's just mad, right? So now what makes it crazier to me, because is that she goes, just after the IG rant, she goes on the Breakfast Club the next day. And she just gets into it. She starts pouring her heart out like, oh, I was just taking a leave and now I come back and this girl's still in my segment. Like I just think that we should really talk about, y'all don't have my bag, blah, 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 blah. And you know what Charlamagne do after Jess not hilarious done pour her heart out on the radio in front of everybody? You know what Charlamagne gonna say to her after all that? Charlamagne gonna ask her, after all that, why didn't you wear the do-rag this morning? Like to her face, like completely disregarded everything she talked about. And like she's seething, right? And after all that she said, Charlamagne said, why didn't you wear the do-rag this morning? And then I want to talk about DJ Envy's response. So DJ Envy turns it around on her, right? And makes it seem like, you know, it's the people in the comments turning her against others. And, you know, why are you paying attention to the people in the comments? He's acting like the people in the comments are making her quote unquote crash out on IG. And it's just like, yeah, partly. But the issue that she had is that y'all still had this girl in her chat. But you see how both of them, DJ Envy and Charlamagne, completely disregarded what she had to say. Like completely. Charlamagne just come out and say, ask her about a do-rag. And DJ Envy acted like really gaslit her and was just like, well, I can see that you're mad about the comments. No, she was mad because she felt like, you know, y'all didn't have her bag. That's why she was mad. But what I think is so idiotic about the whole situation is that, you know, that's what you were gonna get from those two Ashies. Like, of course, that is the personality of it. That's the spirit of the entire show, to look you in your face and gaslight you, to make light out of your situation. What else did you expect from the Breakfast Club host, girl? Like, of course they would treat you like this, girl. You know what I mean? And so to see like the bird flapping around, like, oh my goodness, I didn't expect for this nest to be so prickly. And I'm just like, well, they honestly didn't care. Did you not see what Angela Yee was doing the whole time? She just sat there and nodded while Charlamagne smelled people's seats. She just sat there and nodded while Charlamagne was sitting there talking about wanting to sniff people's seats and stuff. Like, that's all you're supposed to do, girl. That's all you're supposed to do is to sit there and nod and smile, girl. Like, that is what the Ashies want you to do. And now you raising your voice and talking and having emotion. They don't care about none of that. And then you had the nerve to pick somebody who had all them credentials and stuff. It's just to replace you while you was gone. And it's just like, Jess is absolutely unserious, y'all. Like, I was just like, this is going to be funny, because I was like, she pouring her heart out on social media. She going to do it on live. I knew she was going to go in the studio and do that. I was like, she's going to do it on live. And these Ashies are not going to care. They're not going to care. They're going to sit there and laugh in your face. That's exactly what I said would happen. And then I'm telling y'all, she was pouring her heart out. She was like, and y'all, I can't believe y'all doing this. And, I just said I'll be gone for a moment. And now, I know I picked her, but like, she's still here and she in my segment. And Charlamagne really looked at her and said, why didn't you wear the do-rag this morning? Like, while she was still, like, her face was still scrunched up from the anger of what she was saying to them. You know what I mean? And he just completely disregarded it. I'm like, this is the exact type of reaction I would expect from the Breakfast Club brand. For you to be over there pouring your heart out as a black woman, and they're just looking at you like, girl, we do not care. We do not care. We do not care. And you knew that we didn't care, because that's what attracted you to come to this show in the first place. So, to me, her acting gag that she is getting treated like how we all expect somebody like Charlamagne and DJ Envy to treat a black woman, it's just like, can you please get real? Like I said, Angela just had to nod her head and smile, girl. She had to, oh yeah. Anytime some crazy like situation that a woman had to endure, and the woman sitting there who's getting interviewed dares to question the man, and DJ Envy and Charlamagne come back with some foolishness, Angela Yee just sit there and smile. She's just nodding it. Oh yeah. So girl, like, what did you expect this role was about to be? It's play in your face. That's it. That's it. That's the brand, honey. Y'all be joining up with these corny and Ashies, these ashy men, and thinking that since you sit at the table like you one of the bros or whatever, like, oh, they would never play in my face like that. Like, you know what I mean? They one of my like, we might make fun of everybody who's exactly like me, but they would never do that to me. I'm one of the bros. Like, you are not. You are not. That's why I'm like, these men are dangerous. These men are dangerous. They cut you over here. Ask you about a do-rag, sus. And after all that queer phobia that came spewing out of you all the time, it's just like, I can't. I hope that it was worth it. That's all. I hope that it was worth it, girl. On that note, thank y'all so much for watching. Love y'all so much, and make sure you have a good evening. This ain't the only